Thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3 and Cosmos. The son of Chukwuemeka still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but the big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Babanwodo. Today happens to be the second edition for the week. Talking about Tuesday, 2nd February 2021. There is always a lot to serve on the show. Apologies yesterday. It was just like a wasp. But we're right here to serve you guys better. Turn on to be touchlight. Highlights will be life match. If you know, you know, what you don't know. Let's start from the world of boxing this morning, where Anthony Joshua's blockbuster heavyweight title unification fight with Tyson Fury is set to take place in June, according to his promoter Ed Hearn. Now, the long-awaited battle of the Britain is in the process of being finalized, with both fighters' respective teams confident an agreement will soon be reached. Now, a summer showdown is being targeted by both teams, with matchroom boxing chief Hearn revealing the biggest fight in the history of boxing, British boxing, could take place in just over 4 months' time. Now, Eddie Hearn told IFL TV, say, I hope that we can finalize contracts in the next 2 weeks, and then the plan from there is to go out and start discussing with the various sides that have approached to stage this particular fight. Lovely one. We can't wait. But something tells me that they will beat Joshua like person with tea crayfish for relief market too. They say that condition make crayfish bed, but any crayfish you know bend na mami water. Let's go straight to the world of basketball this morning. NBA to be precise. The results that went down early hours Nigeria time. I must tell you, some teams looking really strong, while some just performing like Deku Dede. 20 songs beats Dallas Mavericks. It ended 109 to 108 in their favor, very close. And for San Antonio Spurs, they lost to Memphis Grizzlies. It ended 133 to 102. Talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, they beat Minnesota Timberwolves 100 to 98. And for Chicago Bulls, it was a victory for them against the New York Knicks. It ended 110 to 102. Milwaukee Bucks also solved their opponent Portland Trail Blazers. It ended 134 to 106. And for New Orleans Pelicans, they bowed to Sacramento Kings 109 to 118. Oklahoma City Thunder also lost to Houston Rockets 106 to 136. And for Atlanta Hawks, they bowed to Los Angeles Lakers 99 to 107, as the Miami Heat also lost to Charlotte Hornets. It ended 129 to 121. Still talking about basketball this morning, we're bringing it down to the home front. Nigeria's men and women's national basketball teams, the D Tigers and D Tigress, they will know their Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games opponents on Tuesday today. At the draw ceremony scheduled for the Patrick Bowman House of Basketball in Mies, Switzerland. Yes, according to reports. Now, D Tigers, along with hosts Japan, Australia, Iran, France, Argentina, Spain and champions USA all booked their spot in the multi-sport event, while the remaining 4 spots will be filled at the 2020 FIBA Men's Olympic Qualifying Tournament in Victoria, Canada, split with Croatia, Kaunas, and not forgetting Lithuania and Belgrade in Serbia from the June the 22nd to July the 4th. So the 12 teams in each category have been divided into 4 pots based on the FIBA men and women's world ranking. Now, the Tigers are in pot 4 alongside Iran, Japan, and while USA, Spain, and Australia, they are in pot 1. Now, for the Tigress, Canada, Puerto Rico, USA, China, Japan, and Korea have all qualified for the women's event. Now, others are Belgium, France, Serbia, Spain, and Australia. African champions, the Tigers, I beg your pardon, they are in pot 4 with Korea and Puerto Rico. Now, for Nigeria, is the only African team that has qualified for the basketball events of the Tokyo Olympics in the men and the women's category. Ghana Master will be insult. I just hope at the end of the day we become contenders, not just a contestant. Am I communicating? I just did. To athletics. Nigeria foremost marathon and road races running company Linear Sports Management Limited has set October the 2nd, 2021, the date for the maiden Abuja City International Marathon, with a telecommunication company and the financial institution set to be headline sponsor and main partner. Now, Bukola Olopade, who is the chief executive officer of the Linear Sports, over the weekend said that the Abuja City International Marathon is a race that excites us because, given our precedence with the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, and all our other races across the country, the Abuja City International Marathon promises to be a world-class event. He said, we've concluded discussions, oh my word, man, with a telecom giant and a financial institution. Very soon, just very soon, we shall invite the media to the unveiling of our sponsor and partner. Fantastic, I tell you. For Olopade, who revived the culture of the marathon and also road races in Nigeria after 31 years, in 2016, with the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon revealed that the route of the Abuja City International Marathon has been measured and calibrated by the World Athletics Grade A measurer Nori Williamson since 2018. Now, for Williamson, who was the measurer of the marathon route of the 4 Olympic Games, the Atlanta 96, the Sydney 2000, Athens 2004, and Beijing 2008, and several other iconic cities marathons, described the point-to-point route of Abuja City International Marathon as one of the best he has measured around the world. We can't wait. October 2nd, Abuja Gadik Bo. Nigeria will remain among the list of countries considered to have the highest doping risk to athletics until the end of 2021. The Athletics Integrity Unit, that's the AIU, they've announced this. Now, 7 countries now feature in the category A, which the AIU board considers having the highest risk level. So they take performance enhancing drug too much. Bahrain, Belarus, Ethiopia, Kenya and Ukraine, they featured in the category in 2019, while Morocco and Nigeria were added early this year. Now, in the letter, REF, the AIU notification of the 2021 category status and requirements under the World Athletics Anti-Doping Rule 15 sent to Athletics Federation of Nigeria, AFN, seen by reporters that said that Nigeria will still DDL, and it's not really looking good. But let's move on. Time to talk about the round leather game. The chairperson of the Nigeria Women Football League, Aisha Falode, has announced February 10 as the resumption date of the league matches across the country. Now, in January, the Women's League was suspended for 1 month in a bid to ensure strict compliance with COVID-19 protocols, and made reports that clubs flouted the protocols. Now, in a statement by the NWFL media team, Falode noted that the season would now resume after all the 14 clubs had complied with the COVID-19 preventive protocols, which were established before the commencement of the league on December 9, 2020. Now, she said, let me quote her, he said, though there are a number of positive tests from the result, the affected clubs have been instructed to keep these players out of the team's camp and replace them with other players who tested negative. Really? Let me tell you for free. They say that they do this thing as they're supposed to do for Nigeria professional football league players. They do them well. A lot of them will test positive. Moving on. Coach of Nigeria Professional Football League side, Abia Warriors, Imama Amakpakabo, says that that he was assaulted by a fan after his size-barren draw against Lobby Stars at the Apaku Stadium in Makurdi on Sunday. Now, according to Imama Amakpakabo, the incident occurred immediately after the match, despite the presence of security personnel. Now, in an audio interview with reporters, Imama said, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, I just finished the post-match conference and the boy came out of nowhere, shook his hand inside my eye and slapped me. Boy! Hey! He said, I walked into the dressing room after that slap and the boy came from behind again. Oh my word, they come from behind. He slapped me again. And collected my eyeglasses and started attacking me. My phone fell down and the screen got broken. Now, the funny thing is that this happened right inside the stadium with the security officials there. And I told them, you guys are here and this man is slapped me. Crazy, I tell you. He said, I walked into the dressing room and I thought it had ended there. I couldn't understand what happened because I never spoke to anybody. Now, when I went outside, one of my managers who was there and saw what happened asked them why they would do that, and they wanted to start another attack. But guess what? Some people came and told us to just leave the stadium. Now, the gaffer also added that it is up to the management to decide what they want to do on the matter. But he said, I called Saliu Abubakar. For those who don't know, Saliu Abubakar is the chief operating officer of the Nigeria Professional Football League. That's yes. And he said, I tried to be calm because if I had reacted, people would say Imama had gone to fight again. All right. But meanwhile, Mike Idoko, that's the Lobby Stars vice chairman, he denied knowledge of the incident. He said, no, nothing like this happened. Nobody tell us anything. Let me quote him. Said, they didn't report to anybody. At least he, Imama, knows us, but they didn't tell anybody. Idoko told the Punch. He said, we are not aware of anything like that, and he knows our relationship, and when something like that happened, at least we expected him to call us to let us know, but he didn't tell anybody. Who assaulted him, and how can he be assaulted for playing a draw? This is not the first time that we played a draw at home, and there was no issue of crowd violence, more so, and there was no fan in the stadium. So they are denying it. You know, like my grandpa will always say Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Now only person will slap himself, no go shout chai. But if my person slap you, man, you got shout ouch. And that's what Mama Makwakabo has done. But I did my investigation, and then then beat him out. They slap him. That kind of slap will make you forget coaching. They give him. No joke at all. So I'm waiting for the LMC, but this time around now, whether they will show video, no video footage, but people will do there. Say, they recharge and 1.5 things and begin make call. LMC should act. Alright, for March the 8th, we're counting down. Heartland Football Club versus Ifeanyi Uba. That game, all things being equal. Yes, it was supposed to be Wednesday, but we hear there are feelers right now that game might just be on Thursday. I use the word in quote right now, might, on Thursday under floodlights, yes, by 6 p.m. And that game, yes, might also be on television. Yeah. How about that? You go sit down for your house. They watch Heartland. Looking good, right? Let's see how it goes, though. Moving on. Governor Nyesom Wike has approved the purchase of new buses for 2 Rivers State government-owned football club. That's Rivers United, and of course, you cannot forget Rivers Angels. Lovely, yeah, good one, right? It's all good. And but when you look at the type of bus they won't give Rivers United, it makes sense. So yes, they will get 54-seater air-conditioned luxurious bus fitted with convenience and other accessories. While Rivers Angels will get a 25-seater air-conditioned coaster bus. Now, for Rivers Commissioner for Sport, his name is Boma Yaye, who broke the news shortly before Rivers United encounter against Adamawa United in the ongoing MPFL game. Commended Governor Wike for his genuine interest towards the development of sports. When music's sweet, you go play them twice, right? That's what the Jamaicans call rewind selector. Super Eagles keeper Ahmed Musa will arrive in England on Tuesday morning today ahead of agreeing a deal with West Bromwich Albion. Now, for Musa is a free agent, and according to Sportsmail earlier this month, he has been invited by Sam Allardyce to boost Albion's attacking option. The 28-year-old was due to arrive last week, but there was a mix-up over his arrangement to travel from Nigeria, and he is now due to arrive in the early hours of Tuesday, being today. Now, as a free agent, for those who don't know, he can sign out of the window, yes, but West Brom want to be convinced of his condition and fitness before they agree a contract. I think it's almost like 6 months the last time this guy get contract. Crazy, I tell you. And qualifier will come up in March. Let's see how it goes. Italian side Regina, through its president Luca Gallo, has announced that they've reached an agreement with Bologna Football Club for the temporary acquisition of a Nigerian player. His name is Oji Okonkwo. Yes, Oji Okonkwo. Now the attacker moves to the shores of the Strait until 30th of June 2021. Is on loan, and the guy was born in Benin City, capital of Edo State, Nigeria, on January 19, 1998. So Oji grew up among the youth academies of Abuja and Bologna. Yeah, and we wish him all the best. So another Nigerian player making the headline this morning. It's time for transfer. We need to talk a lot about it this morning. Let's break it down. Nigerian midfielder Ramon Aziz has joined relegation-threatening Spanish second division club Cartagena. Yes, from Granada on loan until the end of the 2020-2021 season. Now, both clubs confirmed the loan deal in the statement on the official website on Monday, transfer deadline day, and it has not been the best of campaign for Aziz, as he has made just 4 appearances in a competition for Granada this season. 2 in La Liga and 2 in Copa del Rey. Now, still staying in Spain, yesterday 1 game went down. Real Betis, guess what? They've continued their fine start to the 2021 with a 3rd La Liga win of the year, thanks to a 1-0 victory at home to Osasuna. Now, for Male Pellegrini side, they move up to 7th in the table with another 3 points, as Boja Iglesias' late strike was enough to seal the 3 maximum point for them. For goal, they were going first. Over 1.5, they were going first. I beg now who would be for the movie. You know, for this life, Be careful who you break a heart to. Some people, even when you break their heart, 10 years later, they go still dey plan akpo for you. Yes. Let me make a reference. Yes. And as I talk about this young man right now, you can just imagine yourself, whether you be that kind of person. Just tell yourself the truth. No talk outside. We know you know yourself better than me. What am I talking about? Former Real Madrid and PSG forward. His name is Jesse Rodriguez. Yes. This Jesse Rodriguez, he has joined his home club town, Las Palmas. For those who don't know, way back in 2018, his ex-girlfriend was the favorite to win the Spain's Big Brother VIP show, just like a Big Brother Nigeria will get for here. Let's say your girlfriend will break your heart, walk on winner. You can't go spend extra 5,000 euros to use vote am out. That was what this guy did. Yes, he said, this guy will break my heart, go win this Big Brother Nigeria for Spain. It's not possible. Oga spent 5,000 euros in text message to eliminate her girlfriend. Can you do that? God no go shame us. Let's move on. Barcelona Jean Claire Todibo, he has joined Nice on loan, and for our own Kelechi Nwakali, oh my word man, yes, former Golden Eaglet skipper, he has joined the Spanish secondary division side CD Alcorcon on loan for the rest of the season. For Nwakali, he has struggled for regular playing time at La Liga side Huesca this season after playing a key role in the club's promotion, but that was last season. The 22-year-old Nigerian midfielder made just 5 league appearances for Huesca this season. Crazy, I tell you. To the transfer deadline day, our owner Joan Igalo will join Saudi Arabian side Al Shabab on a permanent deal. Yes, it was confirmed. Now, so waiting remain now only medical. The medical was scheduled after loan expired with Equus Red, Manchester United from Premier League to Saudi Arabia. Can you just imagine? God no go shame us. For Newcastle United in the English Premier League, they announced the signing of Joe Willock on loan from Arsenal until the end of the season. And for Arsenal also, they confirmed that their defender, Shkodran Mustafi, he has left the club to sign for Schalke 04 for free. Now for Mustafi at the age of 28, he joins the Bundesliga strugglers on a 6-month deal to replace Ozan Kabak. Ozan Kabak, who has also completed a deadline day loan move to Liverpool. Yes, Ozan Kabak, that's who Liverpool don't sign. We'll come back to that. For German centre-back Mustafi, he did not start a Premier League game for the Gunners this season, and he joined Arsenal from Valencia. That was in 2016 for a free in the excess of £35 million and made 151 appearances for the club. Now William Saliba, yes, he has also joined Nice on loan from Arsenal, and for Said Kolasinac, he has also joined Schalke 04 on loan. Mesut Ozil, we already know he has joined Fenerbahce. He left Arsenal for free. And for Socrates Papadopoulos, he has left by mutual consent. Yes, mutual consent. Why don't let's talk in a sack? We don't use my grammar, and then you kill everybody. Now Omar Rekik, he has also joined Hertha Berlin for an undisclosed fee from Arsenal also. Tolaji Bola, not Tolaji Baj, no, that one we did for Big Brother, no, this one Tolaji Bola in Nigeria, and he has also left Arsenal to join Rochdale on loan until the end of the season. For Matt Ryan, he has joined Brighton, yes, on loan, also from Arsenal. And for West Brom, they signed England international Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan from Arsenal until the end of the season. Let's talk about Chelsea Football Club. Danny Drinkwater, he has joined Kasim Pasa on loan, yes. Charlie Brown joined MK Dons for an undisclosed fee, and for Lucas Piazon, he has joined Braga for undisclosed fee as well. While for Fikayo Tomori, we already know he joined AC Milan on loan for the rest of the season. And for Joshua King, or some call him Josh King, he joined Everton from Bournemouth for a nominal fee until the end of the season. And for Everton, Yannick Bolasie, that young man, he has left Everton to join Middlesbrough on loan. Let's talk about Liverpool. Liverpool centre-back João Matip will miss the rest of the season with an ankle ligament injury, and the former Cameroon international 29 years of age he suffered the problem during a 3-1 win over Tottenham last Thursday, and he joins Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez on the sideline, although the Reds boosted their defense by signing Ben Davies and Ozan Kabak on the deadline day. For manager of the side, Jurgen Klopp, he said, okay, Cosmos, yes, he will be ready for the start of the next preseason, and everything will be sorted out. For the German, he said that Matip injured in a challenge with Tottenham Hotspur striker Son Heung-min, and he has been playing for the team despite not being fully fit. Now for Liverpool, like I mentioned earlier, they've completed a loan deal. Get this right, a loan deal. Okay, let's go for a quick break. We'll come back.
Calling FM 107.3.
Charles, how was your night?
I slept like a newborn baby. It's so awesome.
Your comfort is my priority.
Thanks, Mike.
Think of home. Think of Rental Hotel and Suites.
Rental Hotel and Suites is a world-class hotel aiming at redefining the hospitality perception. Crystally clean with exceptional services of international standard. You can get exclusive rooms of different types. World-class swimming pool, gym, ample parking slots, laundry services, internet services, conference hall, African and intercontinental dishes. And at Rental Hotel, you can get complimentary breakfast. We also have executive bar, cool bar, and we offer airport transfer. Visit Rental Hotel and Suites at Rental Roundabout, former 4040 Roundabout, New Owerri, or call 0704 984 5794. Rental Hotel and Suites, a place to be.
In accordance with the Nigeria Communications Commission, NCC's mandate to link every phone number to the user's national identification number, NIN, 9Mobile as your network of choice is making the exercise nice and easy. Simply dial *996#, verify and link your NIN. Better still, you can visit www.9mobile.com.ng/NIN to do the same. Remember, the stitching time saves all the 9Mobile benefits you've always enjoyed, so hurry now.
This is an infomercial.
Please listen to this public service announcement. The Imo State Internal Revenue Service, IIRS, in conjunction with Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts, wishes to notify the public that the Imo State Hotel Occupancy and Restaurant Tax Law number 35 of 2019, which stipulates that every consumer in Imo State must pay 5% tax for the use and consumption at any hotel, hotel facility, motel, guest house, event center, including halls, auditoriums, fields, and places designated for public use, restaurants, nightclub, food sale outlets, including fast food, bars, taverns, and similar outfits, is to come into effect starting from Monday, February 8th, 2021. This is coming after the expiration of the waiver graciously granted by the Governor, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma, to cushion the effect of COVID-19 pandemic, especially on the hospitality industry in the state. Those in the hospitality industry and allied services who are affected by this law shall within 30 days, starting from the day specified on this notice, file their monthly returns on the 15th of every succeeding month. To this end, therefore, organizations operating in the aforementioned sector are hereby advised to take advantage of this new one-week window to file and pay the 5% consumption tax into the State Treasury Single Account TSA using the Pay Direct platform at any commercial bank in Nigeria from Monday, February 8, 2021. Signed, Justice R. Okoye, Executive Chairman, Imo State Internal Revenue Service.
Charles! Yes, mommy? Go and bring 2 sachets of hyper bleach for me. Why 2? Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them, but they are there. And that is why I trust only hyper bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of Hypo Bleach.
Darling FM 107.3.
Welcome back from that break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3. Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small body, big angel. Ororo Fakonga, Baba Ward. Before we went on that break, we're talking about the transfer that went down. A transfer window that was closed yesterday. Yes, and I've been bringing you up to speed with some of the clubs. We've talked about Arsenal, Chelsea, and then right now it's about Liverpool Football Club. When I told you that they've completed the loan deal for Shaka Ofo, Turkish central defender. His name is Ozan Kabak. Yes, on loan. The 20-year-old joins the Reds until the end of the season, with the club also having signed Preston North End Ben Davies. Yes, Liverpool also signed Preston North End Ben Davies for £2 million. And for defender Davies, at the age of 25 he has signed a long-time deal at Anfield. And for Marseille's Duje Kaletaka, he was also a potential target, with the Reds exploring a number of options in defense because of injuries. For Liverpool, they have an option to buy Kubak for £18 million with add-on clauses and at the end of the season, but do not need to activate it until June. Now, for now, they will pay £1 million loan fee for now, yes, with the potential for an extra of £500,000 based on games played and how they fare in the Champions League. So Ben Davies is in. He's a left back, a left winger defender. All the best to Liverpool. And for Jurgen Klopp, he said, I think it's probably clear that in the normal transfer window, without any issues, we would not look at Preston. Same, imagine, so na condition make crayfish bed, but any crayfish no bend. Oh, mami water. Now for Preston, they're going to buy defender. It's all good. And for Liam Hodge, yes, Celtic, he has left for Celtic for undisclosed fee. And the guys that are out, the likes of Adam Lewis, Sepp van der Berg, yes, joining Preston on loan, and then also Takumi Minamino, surprisingly, Liverpool Football Club, they've let him go. He has joined Southampton on loan from Liverpool, and then so many felt maybe Divock Origi should have been the one to leave, not Takumi Minamino, but it is what it is. And for Manchester United, they brought in Amad Diallo from Atalanta for £37.2 million. They also brought in Delat Levitt from Charlton. It's a loan deal to the end of the season. So those are the only two players. Those are they allowed to go. The likes of Tadem Mengi, yes, he has joined Derby County on loan. Facundo Pelestrini Alaves on loan. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, he has joined Bayer Leverkusen for £1.8 million. Ethan Laird joined MK Dons on loan. Jesse Lingard, he has joined West Ham on loan. Tite Strong joined Club Brugge on loan. And for James Garner, he has joined Nottingham Forest also on loan. For Tottenham, they only brought in one player, and his name is Keziah Sterling. Yes, Keziah. You know the meaning of Keziah now? Keziah Sterling. He has joined he joined them from South End United on loan though. And for Fulham, they've completed a loan signing of Josh Maja from Bordeaux, and the club made this loan in a press statement on its website. And for Watford, they've signed the sons of Dennis Beckham and Mauricio Pochettino. Can you imagine that? Does it mean that they're going to play well because you go sign them because I say their papa play football very well? Or my word, time will tell. And for the Championship club, they announced the arrival of Michael Beckham, the son of Arsenal great no other than Dennis, on an initial 6-month contract on Monday yesterday. And it's a 2-year-old attacking midfielder who has been a free agent since leaving the second-tier Dutch outfit Almere City last summer, following the footsteps of his father moving to England earlier this year. And for German midfielder, his name is Sami Khedira. He has joined Hertha Berlin from Italian champions Juventus. The Bundesliga club announced this also on Monday. For tonight, we'll get Premier League fixtures. By 9:50 p.m. Nigerian time, Man United takes on Southampton, and by 7 p.m. Sheffield versus West Brom. By 7 p.m. also, Wolves will be at home against Arsenal Football Club. While for Newcastle United, they will trade tackles against Crystal Palace by 9:15 p.m. Before we call it a wrap this morning, Inter Milan will take on Juventus by 8:45 p.m. Nigerian time in the Coppa Italia semi-final. Yes, it's a home and away affair, and for Romelu Lukaku, he will miss this first leg due to accumulation of card. And then the Italian FA on Monday yesterday announced that its federal prosecutor Giuseppe Cine has opened investigation into last week's clash between Romelu Lukaku and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And for Copa del Rey action, one game will go down today, and Maria takes on Sevilla by 9 p.m. And then two of Barcelona's presidential candidates for election, Joan Laporta and Victor Font, insisted on Monday yesterday that Lionel Messi generates more than he earns after his colossal club contract was published in the Spanish newspaper. They've threatened that they're going to sue them, but let's see how it goes. That's how much you can take this morning. Join me in the evening from 6 to 7 p.m. for Sports Today. My name will never ever change. It remains the Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka. From me to you all, it is peace, love, arrivederci.